I keep hearing rumors that March Madness might be canceled because of coronavirus. And number one, I want to say this. It's very important. If it really is too dangerous to have March Madness happen, fine. I get it. Totally. It's a safety issue. Makes sense to me. But as a fan of basketball and as a former athlete, I really, really hope that every single option is considered before a drastic move is made and March Madness is canceled. I'll be honest, I'd be really surprised if, in fact, it was canceled. You know, the basketball tournament has a massive amount of games. We're not going to pretend it's not what it is. It's a gigantic business. It's a gigantic event that brings in a ton of money. But there are other options. One of the options, the one that's most appealing to me, is the idea of, hey, if it's a big, gigantic safety issue, okay, let's play games without crowds. There doesn't have to be anybody in the stands. Fine, that works for me. Like, I understand not wanting to gather a gigantic crowd of people. You know, you're afraid of spreading germs. Not to mention you're afraid of, massive migration and transit of a bunch of people into all the cities where each of the events take place. Totally makes sense. If you want to, hey, no crowds works for me. But I hope the games happen. I hope that the basketball games take place. I want to watch on TV. And I just find it fascinating, the idea of, two basketball teams, a television crew, and that's it. Only necessary people are in the room. That sounds really interesting and odd to me. We'll always remember the 2020 March Madness where there were no crowds. Or maybe, in fact, it's, they have about 8 basketball teams at each site, and all the teams that aren't currently playing are in the stands watching the 2 teams playing. And so all you have in the room is a bunch of college basketball teams and coaches and, the television crew. That'd be kind of fun, maybe. And again, of course, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If it really is that big of a safety issue and it's a big danger for the players, cancel it. Absolutely, I'm on board with that. Or if the players are too nervous and too afraid of getting coronavirus, they don't want to play, no problem. But a lot of people are coming out saying, we need to protect the players. And there's no consideration for a college basketball player grows up their entire life looking forward to, hoping to, dreaming of playing in March Madness in the NCAA tournament. This is a childhood dream for most college basketball players. And so there are guys out there who this is their one shot. It's the only time in their lives to get to play in this tournament. And they're not going to want this to be taken away from them. So people out there looking to protect the players, I don't think fully understand that players want to play basketball. As a fan, I'd be sad if the games got canceled. Oh, it'd be heartbreaking. I don't want that. I'm happy to watch it on TV. That's where I probably would have watched it anyways. But I really think the idea of having a bunch of games, not having a crowd live and in person in the stands, just having, an empty coliseum with 2 basketball teams and a television crew, that makes sense to me. And I just hope that every single option is considered before a drastic move is taken and March Madness is indeed canceled.